What is going on, YouTube? PPS back. It is the 27th of December. We're coming at you guys live for our YouTube Play of the Day video. Two spots, one college football. We got 4 bowl games and 1 NBA. We got a huge slate for Tuesday. Obviously, smash that like button if you haven't already. We'll be coming at you guys for, like I said, another play here that I do really like. I like both of these spots quite a bit. And we will actually get to our recap of yesterday. Sorry, just got to make sure I get my numbers updated. And let's get to our updated numbers here. Keenan Allen, fantastic. Ended up with 100 yards. Chargers win by 17. Pretty sweat-free 40 yards for Allen. I'm pretty sure he hit that on the second drive. Ended up with 11 catches. Should have been a ladder. I don't know what the books were thinking. That number kind of had me off a little bit just because it was so low for a guy who's getting 37 targets in the last 3 weeks. Another 14 target game, 11 catches. He's carrying me to the fantasy playoffs. We're in the championship this week, so I'm super pumped about that. Hopefully I can come through for a dub there and win that one. That is my biggest league, so hopefully we can come through. Laurie Marketing over 22.5 points. He was the number 1 scoring power forward in DraftKings last night. 52 fantasy points, 32 points. Absolutely crushed this number again. He is just on one. I don't care the matchup right now. Obviously, Spurs are a fantastic matchup, but doesn't really matter the matchup. He is absolutely matchup proof as a 7-footer who is absolutely on fire from the outside. And yeah, we come through on there. I don't have an NFL updated number here just because almost all my NFL plays are on past the prop. But NBA is starting to climb. We're starting to see some numbers go where we want them to be. 12-9, 1.6 units there. 6-1 overall in my last 2 days on Twitter and YouTube here for play. So hopefully we can come through for you guys again. So let's start off. We'll head to college football here. I know I don't usually bet my hometown teams, but I love this matchup here for Braylon Allen facing off against Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is reeling, guys. They're really struggling. Obviously, Spencer Sanders' injury doesn't help this team, but the Luke Fickell regime is here. And I think that this is going to be the spot where Braylon Allen shows he wants to stay, right? There's been rumors that he's been trying to transfer. He's been linked to USC. But guess what? Luke Fickell has come in and brought in some fire recruits. New quarterback, 4-star quarterback from Oklahoma. He's bringing in some monsters on the offensive line, just like always. But with the spread offense, Braylon Allen has to prove this at this point now, that he is going to be that dude. He is awesome. I've watched him, like I said, the last 2 years, but there's been a lot of controversy and everything with how bad Graham Mertz has been, but this is going to be a whole new team next year. And Braylon Allen has to show that he really wants to be here. And what better way than absolutely lighting up this Oklahoma State run defense? They have been absolutely shredded. Jay Anderson from West Virginia, 155, 2 touchdowns on these dudes in their last game. We saw Gray, the backup, or Gray for Oklahoma, 90 yards and a touchdown. I don't count the Iowa State game because they were down immediately and just passed the ball the whole game, and Deckers kind of sucks. Neal for Kansas, 224 and a touchdown there. Kansas State, obviously Deuce Vaughn absolutely nuked these guys for 158 and a touchdown as well. Oklahoma State cannot stop the run, and this is exactly what the Badgers want to do. I can't believe that I'm seeing this line where it's at here. Really does not make any sense to me. This guy, Braylon Allen right now, they are a 4-point favorite, and he is only minus 110 to score a touchdown here, or a rushing touchdown. Make sure you put rushing touchdown. I will give you this line right now. I'll pull it up because if you go to anytime touchdown, that obviously assumes that you can have the receiving touchdown in there. I should pull this up for you guys so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Braylon Allen, rush TD. I will put rush in there as well to make sure you guys know. I will not be obviously betting on him to get a receiving touchdown because look at this. 101.5 is his rushing line tonight. I think he shreds these guys. Like I said, 4 of the last 5 top running backs against Oklahoma State have scored a touchdown. I expect 20 carries for him. 4-point favorite. Sign me up for the Badgers. Luke Fickell is there. He's been running all the practices. And I think this is the time where we see Braylon Allen pop off and show he is that number 1 dude. Let me make sure I put rush on there. So when I put the recap there, we get that. Because if you do the anytime touchdown, I'm pretty sure it's like minus 200. So make sure you do the rushing. All right, guys. Heading to a guy we haven't bet in a while, but he's been great to us when we have bet him. I'm going to Miles Turner. They are disrespecting my man again. We're getting down to I get it, right? He's been terrible, but remember, we are not in the time here where I am looking to buy a guy at a high value here, right? Miles Turner has been bad. I get it. Last 3 games, he has had foul trouble in 2 of them. And he's also been playing Miami, Boston, right? That's tough, right? He had 22 last game against New Orleans last night, and he only played 25 minutes because it got blown out. And I think this is the spot. This is the bounce back spot. They're playing Atlanta. Atlanta obviously bleeds points to the center position. They're terrible rebounding. They're 5th worst in rebounds allowed, and they're terrible on the defensive rebounding side as well. Miles Turner is going to be able to do whatever he wants down in the paint. I believe Clint Capella is coming back, but he has been out for a while, so we could see a very limited run for him. And Eko Okongwu is not the defensive presence that Capella is down there in terms of shot blocking. Miles Turner can also step out. When we've seen Turner get his 30-minute run, right? We get 30-minute run against pretty decent teams. He's been getting there, right? We've seen him get there against Golden State, right? We've seen them get there against Miami in games that are competitive, right? He's still grabbing a good amount of rebounds, averaging over 7 per game this month. But on the season, if you go through his full numbers, right, we're seeing 8 rebounds a game, 16 points. Definitely will get us there and get us over the number. But a lot of blowouts, a lot of very tough matchups for him. And tonight we're seeing a 238.5 total, highest on the slate, only a 1.5 point spread. I just don't know how we can get away from Miles Turner coming through for us here. I think that even his double-double at plus 220 is a great line. Let me pull up this the slide here for you so you can see where I'm seeing this is a DraftKings line. I have not checked this other places, so it could be better, but we're looking at minus 125. You want to parlay them, minus 243 or plus 243 over on DraftKings, but this is a great line. I don't know how they're giving us this line. I expect this to close at 23 or 24, but Miles Turner is better than this. He is a 1.5 point spread, huge total. Last 3 games, very tough. He's been in foul trouble in 7 of 9 games, over 4 fouls in 7 of 9 December games. I expect him to clean that up. I don't think there's anybody here who's driving on him. Sign me up. Miles Turner, over 22.5 points plus rebounds, minus 125 at 1.5 units. Recap coming here. Braylon Allen, rush TD, minus 110 on DraftKings, and Miles Turner, points plus rebounds, over 22.5. 1.5 unit and minus 125, guys. Let's kill it. Still 6-1 here. I'll be having an article come out shortly, and you'll have that for one more NBA play. Huge day of action for a Tuesday, and I absolutely love it. So have a great rest of your day, guys. Best of luck, and smash that like button on your way out.